It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Tyler Lockett now with the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. It's the Mississippi State product at quarterback. Calling the shots will be Dak Prescott. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Lockett the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On 2nd and inches, Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. and reading your keys. You always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give. This is Chubb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field. The fullbacks for the defense, they knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Able to avoid him at the 40. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Prescott to throw it. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he will have the Bears first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott running left. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
It's been tough sledding on the ground, but after that first down pickup, they've got to gain a little bit more confidence and feel good about starting a new set of downs, trying to move the ball.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Second and 7. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Throwing, Prescott. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. being chased out left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Dak going to hand it to Elliott on the option. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Santos on to try the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Lockett the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Falcons.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Gonzalez. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, throw right side, is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I think what we just saw their partner was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Rolling to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Falcons first down.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. Brandon Cooks from 13 yards out. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 14-10. A 10-play drive that time, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Cameron Jordan, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. There's Wilson to throw. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Come on, boy.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
37-yard line.
6 yards left on second down. Here's Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Wilson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Wilson on the move to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett, and the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Butker on for the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the Falcons score to cap it off. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our